Good morning, my dear boys of class 4. This is Rabani Mojumdar, your English second paper instructor on behalf of St. Gregory's High School and College. Boys, I hope all of you are well and I am also well. And by the grace of Almighty, I always wish that you should stay well at your home. So boys, today I am back to you with another new topic from noun, that is gender, and by watching this class you will be able to know how to find out the gender of the nouns. Okay, so this class will be very enjoyable for you because I am going to show you some pictures also. Okay, and besides your learning, you can boys watch cartoons on TV or watch English movies or some movies that is related to our country, that means related to our freedom fighting, and you can watch some important documentary based on our country and also some other important topics. And also boys, you can help your parents, okay, because they need help sometime because they do lots of works. Okay, so besides learning, you have to do all of these things. And one more thing, watch your class by yourself. Okay, don't let your mom or dad watch your class because this is your duty to watch the class. Okay, so boys, no more talk about it, let's go for our today's class. Today's class is about gender. So here you can see that there are 4 pictures. Okay, so first of all I have written masculine gender, then feminine gender, then common, then neuter. So how many kinds of genders are here, boys? 4 kinds. So you have to remember that there are 4 kinds of gender, and they are masculine gender, feminine gender, common gender, and neuter gender. So why you will learn this gender? You will learn this gender so that you will be able to identify the gender of the nouns. Okay, because there are lots of nouns in our English grammar, but if you don't learn the gender, you will not be able to know which one is masculine or which one is feminine or common or neuter. Okay, that's why we have to learn this gender. Okay, so you can see there are 2 pictures. Okay, first picture is showing that there is a boy and second picture is showing that there is a girl. Both of them are very cute, isn't it? Okay, so here is written masculine, names for males, men or boys. So you have to remember that masculine gender, names for males, men or boys. Then there is written feminine gender. Okay, so feminine, you can write here feminine gender, names for females, women or girls. So by watching these pictures, we are able to know that this picture, that means masculine gender, names for males, men or boys, and this picture is showing that feminine gender, names for females, women or girls. Okay, now I am going to show you some examples. Okay, so here is written masculine and here is written feminine. So you can see that here is written father, and father goes for masculine gender, and mother goes for feminine gender. That means masculine gender represents the boy, man or any male person. Okay, and the feminine gender goes for female, women or any girls. Okay, so in the second picture you can see that there is king and the feminine gender of king is queen. So in the exam I can give you that write the feminine form of father or king, then you have to write that the feminine form of father is mother, king is queen. Okay, then there are more examples. So you can see that in the first picture there is uncle, so the feminine form of uncle is aunt. Then nephew, the feminine form of nephew is niece. Okay, then there is prince, this is the masculine form, and the feminine form of prince is princess. So you can see that there is prince and there is princess. Okay, then waiter, waitress. So we call the male waiter waiter and we call the female waiter waitress. Okay, so if you don't learn this gender, you will not be able to call them by their exact name. Okay, that's why we have to learn this gender. Then you can see that in masculine gender, you can see there is a picture of groom. Okay, and this is the picture of bride. So the feminine form of groom is bride. Okay, then in the second picture there is hero. So you can see that this is a Superman. I know that all of you know who is Superman, and this is a super girl. Okay, so this is called hero, and the feminine form of hero is heroine. Boys, I think you are going to like these pictures because they are very nice, and I have collected these pictures especially for all of you. Okay, now we will go for male and female genders of animals. Boys, actually genders are not only for human being, so genders are also for animals. That's why you have to identify which one is male and which one is female. And male animals are called masculine gender, and female animals are called feminine gender. Okay, so here in the first picture you can see that there is an angry bull. Okay, so the feminine form of this bull is cow. So you can see bull, cow. Then you can see there is a picture of deer and there is a picture of doe. So you can see the difference. Okay, the deer has a horn, 2 horns. Okay, but the doe doesn't have any horn. So this is the difference between them. Okay, so the feminine form of deer is doe. Then you can see there is a dog. Then the feminine form of dog is bitch. So this is the lady dog and this is the female dog. Okay, then here is a lion. Lion is smiling here, but actually lion does not smile because they are very angry. Okay, so the feminine form of lion is lioness. So these pictures are very nice. You can be able to know which one is called bull, which one is called dog, which one is called beast, or which one is called lioness, which one is called deer, doe, lion. Okay, now there are more pictures for you. In the first picture you can see that ram. So the feminine form of ram is ewe. So ram is male and ewe is female. Then there is rooster and hen. So rooster looks like a male person. Okay, and the hen looks like a female person. There is a expression of male and female you can see, and you will be able to understand when you will look at their face. Okay, so the feminine form of rooster is hen. Then there is stallion. The feminine form of stallion is mare. Then there is tiger. The feminine form of tiger is tigress. Okay, so you have to learn all of this by watching these pictures. Now we will go for common gender. Common gender nouns name a person who can either be male or a female. These types of nouns do not reveal the gender. So common gender can be a male person or a female person, and these types of nouns do not reveal the gender. So when you will find these types of gender, you will not be able to identify the actual gender. That means you will not be able to say is he a male person or a female person. Okay, when you will watch the pictures you will be able to know what is common gender. Okay, so there are the pictures for you. First, in the first picture you can see that doctor. So if I say doctor, you will not be able to understand is he a male person or a female person. Okay, then teacher. If I say teacher, you will not be able to understand if he or she is a male person or a female person. So these types of nouns goes for both male and female, and this is called the common gender. Okay, then there is lawyer. So if I say lawyer, you will not be able to say if he or she is a male person or a female person. Okay, then chef. So chef can be a male or a female. Then baby. If I say baby, you will not be able to identify that if it is a girl baby or a boy baby. Okay, then in the last picture you can see there is a nurse. So if I say nurse, this is not actually clear if he or she is a male person or a female person. So these types of noun actually shows the both gender. That means that will be the common gender. Okay, so common gender represents either the male person or a female person. Okay, so boys, you have to learn this definition. This is also included in your book. Okay, then you will learn these examples. Okay, now I am going for neuter gender. So neuter names for non-living things. You know that there are lots of things in our nature and they are non-living. Okay, that means they don't have any life. So we are going for the examples. So in the first picture you can see that house. So you know that house is not a living thing, that means this is a non-living thing. Then piano, piano is non-living thing. Then chair, chair is also a non-living thing. Then television, television is also a non-living thing. Then here you can see that there is a nice airplane, and the airplane doesn't have any life, that's why that is a non-living thing, and that's why that is a neuter gender. Then electric fan doesn't have any life, that's why that is the non-living thing, and this is a neuter gender. Then ball, you know that ball doesn't have any life, that's why ball is the neuter gender. Then radio, have you seen radio? I think you haven't seen it, because when we were a child, that means a long time ago there was radio, and these types of radio I think are not available right now. Okay, so radio is also a non-living thing, and this is a neuter gender. So this is very easy, boys. Feminine gender goes for female person, masculine gender goes for male person, and the common gender goes for both, that means male or female, and the neuter gender goes for the non-living things. This chapter is very easy, boys. If you watch the pictures, and if you listen to me, and if you read the book, I think you will be able to understand and able to give answers of all the questions. Okay, so I am going to give you book works. Okay, so you have to do the book works from page number 19. Let me see what is in page number 19. Okay, in page number 19 there are 4 boxes. Okay, and there are some list of the nouns, that means gender. So you have to write which one is feminine, which one is masculine, which one is neuter and common. Okay, in the box you have to fill up the gaps. Okay, and boys, one more thing, don't write with a pen in your book. Okay, you have to write with a pencil. I am repeating, with a pencil. If you write with a pen, I am going to cut the number. Okay, then I have written learn example number 1 and 2 from page number 20. So there is a work for you from page number 20. There are example number 1 and example number 2. So there are some masculine and feminine genders. You have to learn this. Okay, then we will do rest of the examples in our next class. So first of all, you have to learn this example number 1 and example number 2. There are lots of masculine and feminine gender, and you have to learn all of this. Okay, so boys, this is all for today, and this class is very short, and this is going to be enjoyable for you, I think, because this is the easiest topic. Okay, now thank you very much, boys, for your effort and for your supporting you are supporting me. Okay, and those who have not subscribed my channel, subscribe it. Okay, so that you can be notified very first. Okay, thank you very much, boys. See you in my next class.